Recovery is a process of decisions podcast. This podcast is a weekly revealing of the recovery journey of peer support specialist Trent Thomas. Join him on his internal research-driven dive into what to and what not to do in sustaining recovery. His weekly episodes demonstrate that you are not alone, and what we can't do alone, we can do together. This life is hills and valleys, but we were built for struggle. These weekly episodes are a journey into his life lessons as he fulfills his daily mandate to help someone other than himself. Welcome. The Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. Welcome to the Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. This is Trent Thomas, your recovery peer support specialist. This week's episode is entitled Recovery Means Accepting My Imperfections. Recovery for me means accepting all my imperfections. My life is a testimony of learning what to and what not to do. In my recovery, I have learned to accept all that makes me, me, all the good and bad that is balled up in God's creation called me. The inner essence of which I have no control is woven into a package that can be used for good and bad, for right and wrong, to travel left or right. The control I maintain is in my decision-making process. The fact I live is a gift from the God of my understanding. What I do with my life is how I demonstrate my gratitude. In all my endeavors, I've learned to follow the thoughts that come from God. The basis for these thoughts are marinated in the purpose of helping someone other than myself. As long as I follow this as a mandate, I stay on the road to purposeful living. God has a plan for us all, and it is my belief that this purpose is secreted in community uplifting. The more I do to benefit the community of man, the more God gives me to do. The greater my effort in living the truth of this mandate, the greater the rewards from God on my life and its mission. Life is circular. What goes around comes around. That which we put forward returns to us as consequences or rewards. There's a universal law that states we receive consequences for bad decisions and rewards for good or correct decisions. This law excuses no one, and it applies to every living person. No one is excluded. No matter your financial status, your gender, your race, your social economic footing, none of this matters when it comes to following the laws of right and wrong. God does not lie. Everything God does is truthful. Every utterance from his mouth is righteous and true and worthy of following. To live a clean, morally upright life should be the directive of us all. However, as imperfect beings, we fall short each and every day. Our Creator manifests the infinite capacity to forgive and display compassion. This forgiveness is expressed through mercy. God's mercy is demonstrated in his permitting and extending our lives unconditionally. He is also a jealous God. His jealousy is expressed for anything that comes before our serving and praise of him. This jealousy is prompted when we are under the grips of addiction. Addiction causes us to present things as idols and items to serve instead of God. Addiction presents drugs, sex, money, material possessions, all the things that come before God. While falling prey to the disease of addiction, we serve these things as a God. In our addictive mindset, the lie becomes prominent in our lives, and we live a life where all these things come first. We place drugs, sex, money, partying over God, family, even taking care of ourselves. While in active addiction, drugs became my God. The thing we place above and before everything else is our God. This becomes the thing we then serve. We praise it by our lifestyle. All we do to acquire it, to have it above all other things, places it in the realm of God. We demonstrate that which we serve by our lifestyle. Our life choices determine which God we serve. In recovery, I've learned to love our neighbors as ourselves. There's a written command that states we should love our neighbors as we love ourselves. With this command, we first must love ourselves so that we can love someone other than ourselves. This display of love is unconditional. This display of love is mandated by giving, the type of giving that doesn't expect something in return. This type of love is learned. The love we get from God is a flow that we pass on to others. Pass regardless of who they are and not dependent on what they give to us. We first love ourselves, and from this we learn about the love we receive from God. With His love, we then pass it on someone other than ourselves. Love is like a current of electricity that starts with God and then flows through us to others we meet. This love flows regardless of who they are and what they have to give us in return. This love is expressed unconditionally, without expectations of anything in return. The love I express for myself is delivered despite my flaws and imperfections. This love for self is absolutely necessary to produce the love I express for others. No, I am not perfect, but each new day I strive to perfect the love I have for myself. With this love, I can then feel the love God shows me. His love then acts as a current which flows freely through me to anyone I meet, and I then can love them as I love myself. As an imperfect man, I absolutely need God's love and His mercy and forgiveness. It is with immense gratitude that I enjoy each new day. Each day I am given another opportunity to just do better. A new day to perfect my love for myself and the love I show someone other than myself. This is Trent Thomas on another episode of Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. You can now subscribe to this podcast and receive special in-depth episodes for subscribers only, as well as a private personal email account to communicate directly with me for comments and show suggestions. In addition, I will be doing podcast shoutouts to all those subscribers who request shoutouts. As always, your inspiring comments can be left at transnetrecover.com/podcast. Please feel free to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, #TransNetRecover. Thank you and have a blessed day.